Hi guys, welcome back to Pavonine Studios Beauty and Art. My name is Amy. Thank you for joining me for another Mix It Monday. I will add this video to my playlist of all of my Mix It Mondays. So if you're interested in some other mixings that I've done recently, you can check out that playlist. Okay, so we're going to dive right in, and I am going to today, I picked up the Estee Lauder Futurist, and I picked up my summer shade, basically, although summer's almost over. I don't know what I was thinking. Anyway, I picked up the color Wheat, and it's a little tiny bit too dark for me right now because I don't have any tanner on. And I am going to mix it with the Innisfree Foundation, and I have the shade 3.3. One thing to note about this foundation, should you like to pick it up, is that the first number is the shade number, and the second number is the dewiness number. So 1 is matte and 2 is satin, I think, and then 3 is supposed to be the more glowy. And I picked this glowier foundation because that's tends to be what I like, although the 2 probably would have been fine. In the usual way of Asian brands, they don't have a lot of shades, and that's unfortunate because this is a beautiful foundation. At any rate, I am going to mix a pump of that and a pump of the Futurist, and that's a lot of foundation, but you can see the difference there. The lighter one, of course, was the Innisfree, and I'm just mixing these on the back of my hand, and I already have my sunscreen on and stuff, so what do we think? I think that'll be okay. I think the Innisfree foundation has a little bit of fragrance in it, so if that's something you're sensitive to, that would be something to keep in mind. Although it smells really good. I mean, it's not a overly perfumed foundation like I know some high-end ones can be super perfumed, and I personally don't like foundations that have perfume in them typically. I use this one because I like the way that it looks, but in general I prefer my foundations to be fragrance free. On initial pass, this definitely has retained its glow. It's a little heavy. Now that may be because it's summer and I've just been not liking as heavy a foundation lately, but I'm gonna go over it with a sponge. But before I do that, I am gonna put on a little bit of corrector under my eyes, and this is not something that I normally do. But I had a friend ask me about her under eye circles, and I was telling her that, or asking her if she had ever done any kind of color correction, and she said no. So I offered to sort of, you know, show her what I do and stuff, which we plan to get together and do that. But I was like, I better like refresh my memory about color correcting. So I picked this up at, I don't know, Walmart, I think. And this is the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Correcting Concealer. This is not something that I would just do on its own. It's a little too peachy for me, but this is the shade 401 Bisque, and it's supposed to be neutral. Now, in my mind, it looks peachy pink, which is kind of what you want for correcting under eye darkness. So blend that out with a brush, and then I'm going to go in with my finger and tap that out. Okay, I am going to do a little bit of concealer. I'm just going to use my Stay Naked correcting concealer, and this is the shade 40NN, and I never use a lot because I don't like too much. I'm going to grab my little brush here that I usually use to initially blend my concealer. You don't have to do this. You can just use your finger. You can use a sponge. Okay, same thing. Go in with my finger. Tap that out. And if you feel like you have too much stuff under your eyes when you do this, grab a clean eyeshadow brush or something and just kind of blend over that. Do it before you set it, powder, or anything like that. Because once you set something like concealer, it's done. You can't really do too much to go back in and lighten the amount of product. I'm going to go in with my sponge and tap over the entirety of my face. I am going to set under my eyes a little bit of my NARS crystal powder. And then I am going to go ahead and set the rest of my face, because this is quite a glowy, dewy look. And I have to go out. I have a doctor's appointment, woohoo. And so I want my makeup to stay reasonably put because I have to wear a mask. All right, let's have a look and see what we think here. I think that looks pretty nice. I'm going to go put on the rest of my makeup, and then I will come back and share what I put on my face and some final thoughts about this particular combination of the Innisfree Foundation and the Estee Lauder Futurist Foundation. Okay guys, I'm back and I've got the rest of my face on, and let me share real quick with you what I've got on my face. I used the Jouer bronzer in light to medium, and I used the Hourglass Blush Quad. This is the Ghost Edition, and I used this color right here. For highlight, I decided to use my Too Faced Love Light highlight, and this is one that I picked up in a recent haul from Marshall's. I will remember hopefully to link that up above or down below one. And I think that's pretty much it. Oh, for my lips, I have, what do I have on my lips today? So I have Revlon's Bare Affair lipstick. That's what she looks like. This is pretty nice lipstick. For brows, I've been liking the Revolution Pro brow pencil, and this is the one in dark brown. And I don't know what took me so long, but I picked up a little tiny Gimme Brow from Benefit, and this is the color number 6, and I really like it. I really like it. I think I'm gonna go back and get the full size one, because the brush is like perfect. It's tiny, and it doesn't put so much product on my brow hairs like all at once. And I don't know, there's just something about it that I really like it. And I like it even better than the CoverGirl Easy Breezy Brow, which is the one that I've been using of late. I think that that's going to do it for the other products. So for the foundation mix that I did with the Innisfree and the Estee Lauder Hydra Futurist, whatever the world's longest name, so far so good. I like the way it looks. We will see how it wears under a mask and in a little bit of heat. It's not creasing too terribly much, I don't think. I did do the color correcting and all of that stuff today. We'll see. I think the color is okay. We'll see if that holds up throughout the day as well, or if it gets darker or something weird happens. But otherwise, I'm going to say that I like this combination. I would not hesitate to wear it again, I don't think, at this point. So I think I'm going to leave it there and not go on too much. I do tend to ramble. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate your time here. Don't forget to like and subscribe before you leave, and ring that notification bell so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. Until next time, I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.